وبطوع جلالك دائرة شمس قمر فلك زهر
بله
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. If they were to find it from other than Allah, if it was from other than Allah, there would have been a lot of differences between. This is a Quranic verse. Sheikh, in the case of doubts, he says there needs investigation. The late Sheikh, in his commentaries on the Risala of Kalbasi and Sahib, the Risala of Sahib Jawahir, I don't remember. I don't recall. In even one case, he says we don't require investigation. Yeah, there are two cases where you don't need investigation. One is about marriage, and the other one is tahara and najasa. And in usul, that they state that there is no investigation is required, is about tahara and so on. But it's hajj, som, zakat, and debts and so on, and it requires investigation, except these two cases. If you see in his fiqh work, in the case of that, he has fatwas. There are doubts. There's a difference between the doubts of fiqh. In the case of doubts on fiqh grounds, normally investigation is required. In the case of doubts of verdicts, it is accepted that on the rational evidences, if someone doesn't investigate, and if there is a probability that if he investigates he will reach a conclusion, then the evidences of the speech, Sheikh Mufid and Sheikh Tusi and so on, in fiqh mentioned that investigation, fahs. If you look at the Urwa, which has 41 commentaries, and with the author that will make it 42 on various bases of Rijali and Fiqh. It is very, very rare that you'll find that it says that no investigation is required. But the priority is not clear, and the jurists have not made use of it. I have not seen one case that fuqaha have given it priority to use this case of marriage. Yeah, there is a probability that the priority is with that, but it's not enough. Is this clear cut? The priority is not clear cut. I have not known of one case that they have relied on this priority. The money which is is given to you for safekeeping, then you don't have permission to use it. On the other hand, if you're given a debt, if you have borrowed money, then that becomes your in your possession, and you can. The case of khums applies to profit. So this is not considered as profit. If someone is taking 100 and he gives monthly payment of payment. If somebody hasn't paid the debt, or he hasn't got the money, then khums doesn't apply to it. It's because profit is being given. The one who takes a loan, and he has to pay it back. If it's certain that the profit is he says prizes. So this is not certain that this is a profit. What you're saying is not a profit. Yeah, the ruling is that khums is applied to profit, but we're not so sure that this is actually a profit. And in the case of gift and prizes are not applied. The profit is not, because profit is something which you have to endeavor and try to make that profit. No. If one gives, the issue of riba or usury is that you give loan and you give a loan and take a profit on it. Not that you do a contract and part of the contract is that you give him a loan. If this is considered to be a profit, then yes, khums will apply. But apparently, it is not certain that this can be said. It is a profit. Not that one gives a loan on the condition, for example, he does something, some services, to come, and then whatever. This doesn't apply to be. It may not be clear that this is profit. If in one case, for example, someone gives a debt and receive a profit, then this is riba, but it doesn't mean that every other application is considered to be a profit and therefore riba. This is a minor case which you're considering, and you want to build on that to make a principal issue, which is not the case. You want to make a fundamental use of a minor case, and we need to establish the validity of this use. So you need to establish that every debt brings a profit, and of course is there an evidence that this zakah applies to it? That's enough. So that's enough to prove the case. This needs to go back to common norms and to urf, which is a common understanding. Whatever profit people make, when someone takes a loan, that doesn't mean this is a profit, because he has to pay it back. Can we prove that this is this is a profit? We need to establish this fact. You see, in these countries, for if people who have certain conditions or requirements, meet the certain requirements, they will give them a loan. Otherwise, they don't. But the loan itself, is it a profit? From the point of view of the common norms, is it clearly evident that this is a profit? To establish that every loan is a profit, then this needs to be made certain or clear that this is a profit. Otherwise, it doesn't apply. The name of Al-Imam Baqiyatullah was, during the minor occultation, was one of the secrets. Otherwise, they would start chasing the Imam, and subsequently they would be persecuting and harming the Shia. So as long as it's a secret, then it's been prohibited from mentioning it. Then when it's not a secret anymore, then it doesn't apply. This is more general than it is. It goes back to the urf. So it should be declared as secret by the Ma'soom himself. So it should be declared as secret by the Ma'soom, by the infallible Imam. There is a difference of opinion. Then it became makruh to, because it's not established that this is the reason for it. على مجلس منشز. The term لا وقع طلب means because they will be persecuting the Shia to find the Imam. So if we have these circumstances, then it applies to it. Otherwise, it isn't. When we have narrations where there are justifications or reasoning in it, then we have to, they become specific to that. The main principle is that to follow the instructions I can't remember whether it's Skolania who's or in the print they've said broken letters M Mim Ha Mim Dal. During the minor occultation, it was widely known that this is haram to mention, and later it became makruh. It became makruh on the broad issue of the issues concerned at that time. It is, as I said, the narration says which means they will start to seek to find the Imam. Apparently there's no objection to that. This is because this is through renting you've obtained profit. Although some scholars have objected to this, but the issue of riba or usury is when you borrow money and pay interest. Why not? It's the mere mention of it's a kind of naming. When it says his name is my name, it means Mim Ha Mim Dal. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa alihi taala.
عليه وعلى